Hello and welcome. I'm Susan Taylor Shire. This is Soul Mastery, and this is yet another great video for you to inspire and uplift the treasure chest of you and bring you forward in the greatest way possible. And today we want to help bring everybody in your world forward in the greatest possible way, for sure. So, what is the best way to give your gift to others? You know, especially now, we are so aware vividly of how much pain and suffering is going on in this blessed world of ours. And it can make our heart just weep. And we can feel like, oh my gosh, this is not okay. This is just not okay. And how can I help? And what more can I do? And there are many things that you can do, but today we want to focus on what you can create from the inside out and how you can make a shift in the way that you approach this beautiful, compassionate, heart-giving nature of yours. So the first thing we want to recognize is often when we give to others, it's because we want to help them get rid of their pain. And also it comes back to trying to get rid of our pain that we're feeling because they're in pain. So we're taking on that pain or thinking the best way to change something is to take it on and feel it as though it's being compassionate and understanding. It doesn't work that way very well, as you can tell, because we get exhausted, we feel over-responsible, we feel we should help people, and as a way to be our generous, wonderful, radiant self, but then we're so tired from it, and we start to want to push people away, and it feels like a burden, because we're like, I'm so tired of giving, but I need to do that because I know it feeds me, because it does nourish us. How do we do it in a way that isn't taking on their energy or having to help them at the level of the pain that they're feeling? Because that doesn't work either, correct? Okay, here we go. So, first of all, and pause, we're about to go into a little deeper process if you need to get into a place where you can try this on or listen again. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is recognize in your heart what's going on when you feel someone in pain or struggling, whether it's someone very close to you or someone in this world that's been reported in the news to have been hurt in a way that doesn't feel right to you, or it just doesn't feel right. So feel what's going on in your heart. Feel the sadness, the grief, the weightedness, the heaviness, the sense of disparity. Maybe there's some anger on the edges. This is not fair. This is not okay. But go more into the deeper feeling of the sadness in your heart. And also you might recognize a little bit of helplessness that comes in as well. I wish there was something more I could do for that person or this situation. I don't feel like I can. So feel all those things, but go into the place in your heart, especially where you feel like, oh my gosh, this makes me so sad. And as you feel that for a moment, feel that compassionate heart of yours lighting up with a sense of they deserve to be out of pain physically, mentally, emotionally. They deserve that. I want that for them. I want them to be happy. I do. They deserve that. This is the core of what you want to get to, because this is where you can really help them to recognize that deep inside, what you're really feeling is, I want them to be happy. I do. Now, the way for them to be happy with your assistance is for you to be in that happy place first. Because we know that if you are feeling hopeless and helpless, angry, frustrated about a situation, that's the energy you're extending to them when you say, I want you, I'm sending you light. You've got a mixed message going on. You're sending them light from here, and underneath in your heart or in your abdomen, there's a deep feeling of about the whole thing, or this is not right, this is unjust, this is not okay, and this hurts me. So that's where you want to go into that heart place that feels hurt by the situation and sad. And see, because this is really what that part wants, see or sense or feel, especially if you can, a spark in your heart that never went away. And that spark is a little spark of light that truly is light, love, and hope. Go in and see, sense, feel that heart. And that really is the essence, the sacred essence within you of pure connection that never went away, always there. And isn't that really what you want for another person? You want them to be happy, but you want them to feel connected, because you know in your heart of hearts, in this wonderful place, that that's what makes you the happiest, is that feeling of connection to the universe, to love, to infinite creation, to source field, whatever it is, abundance. That's what makes you feel the happiest. And then to feel that in your heart. So hold that spark to feel that for yourself. And then what you're going to do is imagine this person. It's easiest with a person or a group of people to feel that spark in their heart, to see it, sense it, create it. It's there. Everybody has it, no matter what, really. It may be teeny weeny, and in someone else it may be huge, but the fact is it's there. See that in them. Beyond their struggle, beyond their suffering, beyond their pain, that spark is there. And you're going to connect to them. Pause this video if you need to. You're going to connect to them spark to spark. Spark to spark. And then what you're going to see is that spark within them connected to what I envision is a Hollywood light. One of those big lights, searchlight that goes like this, back and forth. They have them in Las Vegas, I guess, too. Other places for sure. So there's this light, okay? Imagine it's coming from their heart. And as you connect to their heart, it opens up that channel for them to be able to find their connection. As a soul, as a heart, divine heart, it helps to activate that in them. You're helping to activate something in them because you're at the level of heart to heart, happy to happy, connected to, assisting to inspire and uplift them to find their unique connection. And then imagine that making its connection to whatever it is for you that shows up. And feel that that connection is made, that their spark can ignite, and it expands your spark to feel their spark igniting. And then both of you are generating the gift of love, the gift of light, the gift of the spark of love and life that never went out. That is the greatest gift you can give them. It's in essence connecting them again with their happy place. It is. It's their happy place, isn't it? Yeah. It's the greatest happy place, is that place of connection. So that is the greatest gift you can give another. And it gifts you at the same time. How brilliant is that? So my blessings to you, being the gift that you are, being able to assist others in the best, easiest way possible. And I will remind you before we go that I'm doing a end of summer special into September of the Soul Majesties series of meditations. Oh my gosh, these are so great. Because I love doing guided meditation journeys for you. And you know, often there are times when you're like, oh my gosh, at the end of the day, middle of the day, beginning of the day, you're exhausted, you're overwhelmed, you're stressed. There's all sorts of things going on and you're like, oh my gosh, I'll get to my connection later. It's just, I can't even get there now. But through these guided meditations in a very simple, quick way, boom, you get to be able to connect to joy, abundance, well-being, health, you name it, whatever it is you're looking for. These these meditations, freedom, will get you connected to all those incredible qualities that you want to have, that when you're in stress and overwhelm, you don't feel are possible. Anything's possible, and this is a great way for you to do it. And I'm offering it as a special price right now for you to be able to have those meditations to lift your spirit, to elevate you where you want to be, and be able to live from that place. If you can feel it once, you can continue to feel it. That's what I want for you. Okay, much love and blessings and grand gifting to you for others.